Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Mike Weiner of Optimal Spine and Body. I want to go over what I do outside of patient hours. That's where really all my work is done, and more specifically on someone that has a scoliosis, or what's a curve from the front of their spine. It's really complicated to correct it, and a lot of patients actually don't get the results for correction. Instead, a lot of doctors just say wait and see approach, which is wait until the scoliosis gets worse, and then intervene, which makes absolutely no sense to me. And that's why I love doing what I do. It's called Chiropractic Biophysics, and it actually is one of the best ways to look to see if your spine can be corrected. So here's just an example of someone that does have a scoliosis or a curve in the low back, and you can see it right there. See, there's a curve, there's bending, and there's twisting. It's a tough spine to correct. Doesn't mean it can't be corrected. And what I do is, well, let me just look and see what the best evidence is there to do that. And this is an example through the textbooks. You actually have to take an x-ray of them to see if there's a certain motion that can correct it. And you have to do the right order. If you don't do the right order, you don't get the right results. So here's examples of what some x-rays would look like, and you would trust that, take the x-ray, if it looks good, that's the exercises and the treatment that you would do in the office. Here's just some more examples of what an x-ray would look like to see if it can be corrected. And this is what I would do in the office. Now, why do I do that? Here is someone, you can see right here with the scoliosis. This is someone doing a certain motion, and it doesn't look any better at all. So 2 posture corrections. This is someone doing that same motion in a different order. You see how it's a totally different outcome? That's how specific the care needs to be, and that's why all the analysis is why you get the best results. So if you go to someone, you go to a chiropractor, any doctor, and they say, 1, it's easy to correct, that's a huge red flag. It's not. Scoliosis is very tough. And 2, if you go somewhere and they're not actually looking at this in-depth of how to correct it, they're not taking x-rays to see how correctable your spine is. In my opinion, if you really value your health and your spine, which is so important for overall health, you should really ask questions about why they're not, or 2, find someone that is going to do this.